to show the whole world. Our picture must be flat while our world is round. Our picture must be flat while our world is round. Our picture must be flat while our world is round. Our picture must be flat
Daddy,
while our world is round.
can you tell me about the wide, wide world?
Our picture must be flat.
Certainly, Sweet Pea. The wide, wide world is just a theory, but it is a very ancient theory and remains controversial to this day. There are some who are convinced that it is no more than a fable or a myth, while others doubt that it is reliable beyond merely regional applications. But those who think that the wide, wide world is authentic agree that it has the following 7 key components. 1. The wide, wide world is a cluster of overlapping cultural beliefs which suggest that it is more efficient to steal your neighbor's vegetables than to grow your own. 2. The wide, wide world is a contact zone, where those who think that the universe is orderly and intelligible confront those who don't.
My father is long dead. He's the one who took care of the land.
3.
How did this come up?
The wide, wide world is a controversial psychological theory, which states that exuberant experiences like joy, exultation, and triumph are just different labels for the experiences of subordination, addiction, and abject dependency.
Mommy, why does the wide, wide world support so many professional miracle workers who never seem to produce miracles?
Well, Pumpkin, as you know, the wide, wide world is assembled from a variety of different musical instruments. But they aren't just any sort of musical instruments. These are musical instruments which make unmusical sounds. And when a musical instrument makes a musical sound, it relieves those musical instruments which make unmusical sounds of the responsibility to sound musical.
Is that why it's so difficult for musicians to make a living in the wide, wide world? Mummy? Mummy?
No, Pumpkin.
Our picture must be flat while our world is round.
No, Pumpkin. Musicians are economically neglected for the same reason that we mispronounce foreign words.
How did this come up? My father. That's the man. Now there is a man's family. So my father was the one who detected animals. And he tells the people the land.
The wide, wide world is an irregular chemical compound. It has an unusually high molecular weight and is often classified with oils and lubricants. Because its essential properties are still not fully understood, the wide, wide world can often appear moody and flammable. Some smaller worlds metastasize and readily form bonds,
How did this come up?
which unexpectedly transforms them into other worlds.
My father was the one who detected animals. And he could tell
And that's why acts of state terrorism so frequently go unrecognized.
But Mummy,
Yes, Sweet Pea?
I know what to do if I want to watch the wide, wide world, Mommy. but I still don't know why it's still there. After all this time, why aren't there any real replacements?
Well, darling, worlds are like words. Each one has a number. Some words have several. Traditionally, only numbers from 1 to 999 have been assigned. As there are many more words than that, all words must share the same number with many other words. This continues to produce misunderstanding. The system has worked as well as can be expected. Efforts are currently underway to modernize the system, but they will probably fail, Pumpkin.
Why will it fail, Mummy?
Well, because while the wide world is labor-intensive, it is also, at the very same time, fully automated. That's what makes it so funny.
What does it mean to use the word funny, Daddy?
Well, Pumpkin, in the current idiom, funny has two uses. One, funny is used to express an inner serenity which has passed through a veil of tears, and which may be either authentic or inauthentic. Two, funny is a type of emotional deception, where one feigns indifference in order to avoid misfortune.
Heal the sick, or pilot a ship,
Okay,
or write a poem.
thank you, Daddy. Mummy, can you provide me with a glossary of key phrases that will help me navigate the vicissitudes of life and allow me to find my special place in the wide world?
Certainly, darling. The first key phrase is, "the flickering light that beckons me." It refers to the sadness that comes with realizing that we are coerced by unknown forces into separating things from words. The second key phrase is, "a tree forsaken in a clearing near a group of small children." A tree is a very tall plant so completely embodied in a particular theory that every time you see one, your devotion to that theory becomes more fanatical. The third key phrase is, "our picture must be flat while our world is round." Anyone who has drawn a three-dimensional representation of a lion on a piece of paper knows that the gods communicate to us with pulleys and strings. Another key phrase is, "it's just a fluke that you're alive at all." This refers to someone who has been reproached for either being too clever or not clever enough. Another key phrase is, "dreams and the overall lowering of standards." This refers to beautiful but cruel conflicts, where divisions and subtractions vie for dominance, and ruthless competition, where the losers are led away and never seen again. And another key phrase is, "the very end of the world." This refers to a theory of the origins of language. Once fire was in common use, the theory goes,